What's up, everybody? This is Larren Wong, and I'm on the Nico Blitz Podcast.
Oh my God, is that Nico Blitz?
Nico Blitz Podcast, man.
Hey.
Shouts out to my next guest, Larren Wong, in the building.
Yes, sir.
What you drinking, bro?
Man, I just lived a fat burger right quick. I got a chocolate shake.
A chocolate shake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I got a sweet tooth somewhat.
Yeah, me too, bro. I will say though, nothing really beats the Oreo McFlurry at McDonald's, bro. Cause I've been to Fat Burger a lot, but them shakes, like sometimes the prices are just a little bit too crazy for me.
Facts, bro. Sometimes you just wanna go. Just fuck it. Just gotta get it.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I was in a rush to get here. I'm hungry. Come on.
So do you go to Fat Burger a lot, or what's your burger joint?
I don't go to Fat Burger that much. I feel like in my neighborhood as of late, I haven't even been eating a lot of burgers.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been eating burgers that much. So it's usually when I go out of like North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it is Fat Burger.
And shouts out to Fat
If
Burger.
Fat Burger
man.
in and out, I'm basic. Don't get at me. I'm sorry.
You ever try I like to say the Bay Area definitely like trademarked this, but you ever try the In-N-Out burger and then put the Krispy Kreme donuts around the burger?
I've never done that.
Come on, man.
That just seems like overload.
Yeah.
That seems like sensory overload.
It's high cholesterol, but it's good as fuck, bro.
Is it?
Hella good.
I'm not against trying it.
You gotta try it,
I'll
man.
take a bite for sure.
So, man, for all of you who don't know Larren Wong, he is a R&B singer from the Bay Area. What city exactly, man?
Union City, California. It's right between Hayward and Fremont.
You went to that school with like 6,000, 9,000 people, huh?
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Logan.
Logan.
James Logan High School.
James Logan, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, when I was younger, bro, the only reason why I knew of James Logan High School is because a lot of turf dancers came out of there. And,
I was one of the best.
What? You turfed?
Yeah, man. I was in middle school, and then I used to look up to the dudes at Logan, but it was a trickle-down effect. Yeah, I used to dance.
Really?
Yeah.
Fun fact, everybody. Do you still have some tuts?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. Show some.
I can't show it right now. I can't show it right now. Y'all just have to stay tuned for that. I got glides, tuts, feel me, bum breaking, you know what I mean, footwork, all that shit.
Damn, he got the bone breaking in it too, man. You know, it was funny because I like to ask this question a lot, like signs that you are getting old. And for me personally, when I knew I was getting old is when I couldn't bone break anymore, because that was just like some young shit for me. I couldn't do it anymore, bro.
Right, man. Are you asking me what a sign that I'm getting old is? Or just telling me that was your sign that you were getting old?
That was my sign, bro.
Right.
That was my sign.
No, I could definitely see that. That's why it's just important to stay limber, bro. You know, hydrated, foam rolling, stretching, like as consistently as possible. I know we were busy, a lot busier now, so it's hard to get that in the routine, but that's so crucial.
Well, I know, you've been basically touring for like, a minute now, and it's just show after show after show. One thing I never really thought about is like, some people might just think if you have like, let's say even like a 10-date tour, right? People don't think how much energy and attention that it requires out of you to actually go through like 10 dates. Like you're moving around city to city. You're trying to like eat healthy. Like how do you end up staying healthy on a tour and making sure you're good to go like every single time, man?
Man, it's just planning, just knowing what you're going to get yourself into, just really knowing the itinerary and the schedule, and then fitting the nutrition into there. You know what I mean? Just being mindful of caloric. And I mean, it's really not too much. I feel you get a feel for it.
Yeah.
But just knowing what to eat. Just eating, staying hydrated. I don't like to overthink it. Just stay nourished. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let it do what it do, basically.
Exactly. Just don't eat bad.
Yeah. How was Soul Bloom? I saw you just perform that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Soul Bloom was awesome, bro. Soul Bloom was first festival, so I was extremely grateful for that. It was dope. Like, I love, they gave us a week to prepare. So in my mind, the show couldn't have been as tight as we like.
Yeah.
But I had a great time. great networking opportunity. Finally met like it's a lot of people in here in LA that work for these DSPs in particular, Apple Music. I'm talking about you, Alasia. It was nice to meet Alasia. Finally, but I'm saying her among a bunch of other people who are just notoriously hard to get in contact with. You know what I mean? So it was dope to have the face-to-face vibe, caught the vibe right there. So yeah, that's what I appreciated about So Bloom.
Yeah.
Just the networking. I mean, with the business side as well as like with the artists, you know what I mean? The artist lodging area was pretty dope. Met a gang of people.
Well, I feel like as, especially like an up-and-coming artist, when you do have major festivals like Soul Bloom, for example, like, the look is obviously amazing. You perform, you basically get that on your resume saying like, I performed here. But I don't think a lot of people take advantage of the fact that there is a lot of people that you can fuck with over there.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Like, why would you not?
Yeah,
it just
exactly.
goes to show like it's all intentionality. You know what I mean? Like, and strategy. That's how we go about it. Of course, we don't want it to seem contrived and it's organic, but that's just our personalities. We just overachievers. Like, how can we?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How can we wiggle? How can we make the most out of this? Just making the most out of every opportunity.
I feel it.
That's all it is. Whether it be socially, whether it be musically, anything. You know what I mean? You're never wasting time when you're sharpening the axe.
Do you ever get that like weird feel? I don't know if weird is the right word, but that feeling to where like, damn, I used to like go to some of these festivals. I used to see people on stages. Now I'm the person on stage that people come and want to see.
Oh yeah, I do, but I feel like I'm coming from football too, so I guess you could say I've already had to perform in front of 200,000 people.
Yeah.
With higher stakes, like I can get hurt if I don't really perform, or I don't know. So it doesn't really seem, it's not that
different.
Yeah, it's not that different. I'm used to. I feel like one of the biggest things as a performer is like being able to see yourself as like standing on your own and not really like having an idol. You see what I'm saying? Or like looking up to people in your. I don't want to say I don't look up to people and aren't inspired by people in my field, but it's saying you can stand on your own amongst them. Like, how are you going to be in the NCAA and be afraid of Alabama? You see what I'm saying?
I feel it, yeah.
It doesn't work like you can't. No. So as a performer, it doesn't matter if it's like you have to be able to stand on your own. So I feel like that's why it's not that big of a transition.
I guess I guess to also like add to your point too, like, did you see the Andrew Wiggins dunk the other day, bro?
Man. Yeah, I watched that live. That was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, I was literally just sitting over here on the couch, and I'm like, damn, that boy got fucking hops, man.
Yeah, he baptized that guy.
So it was funny that you mentioned that because, I think Chuck and everybody ended up calling him like Maple Jordan. Yeah, because he's from Canada.
Oh,
yeah. So they called him Maple Jordan. I'm just like, man, come on. Like, I know it's it's cool to be compared to like Michael Jordan, but at the end of the day, he's still Andrew Wiggins. You feel me? So it's like, from your perspective, it's like, I think you could compare Larren Wong to like, whoever you want to compare him to, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like still look at me as Larren Wong.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. The comparisons is for everybody else to make
sense of it.
Yeah, or just everybody to how am I going to say this?
He's like, hey, by the way, y'all, this is first podcast, so he's
yeah, I'm still trying to figure
he's still trying to figure things out.
Or just make sense of this. I feel like this is just like a kind of not really complicated, but just trying to describe the mindset that like makes a good competitor or performer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't really thought about it much. It's kind of just like, I don't know. It's hard to articulate.
So then, do you have people like that you look up to in the music industry?
Absolutely. I look up to Blast. I'm gonna say that first and foremost.
Yeah.
Just the way he's taking this thing on with his team, the way they go about their business, super respectable, super family oriented. I love everything they got going on. Jay Anthony, of course, is a super dot connector. Look up to Kaylani. I'm looking up to people that I look up to people that y'all don't even know musically, but just there's certain aspects about their character or their personality that stand out to me that I look to for inspiration and draw from a lot. Yeah.
So then, Jay Ant, I feel like if you're not from the Bay, you don't really know Jay Ant like that. Right. But, shouts out to Jay Ant. Like, what's something?
Legend.
Yeah, super legend, bro. Legend. Like, what's something about Jay Ant that, like, you were just saying there's something about certain people that you look into and you're like, man, this is the thing about them that I really fuck with. What's one of those things about Jay Ant?
I feel like Jay is just his taste level is just crazy. He is just, in my mind, the embodiment of like, there's a space in black culture, right? They try and portray us to be certain ways, but every now and then there's certain artists or certain people who go against the grain and kind of, I call it the black cool. You see what I'm saying? It's like a little pocket. You see what I'm saying? That aren't super thugged out or super, they're just cool. You know what I mean? I feel like Jay is the black cool. So as Pharrell, so as Q-Tip, so as, you see what I'm saying? Andre 3K, just that pocket right there.
Got you.
I feel like that's where he stands in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, and I really appreciate, like, that's where I draw from heavily. Sonically, aesthetically, just all of that, yeah.
I guess in a sense, kind of just more like laid back, chill, like super, I like.
Yeah, it's the black cool.
Okay.
The black cool, that's like its own thing.
Shouts out to the black cool, man. Yeah. I feel like that's the first time I've ever heard of the black cool, bro. We gotta make sure.
I'm not coining that. That's actually that was a term that Questlove used in his book called Creative Quest. Yeah,
okay.
And he that's what I'm saying. It's not my term, it's his term. But D'Angelo, you know what I mean? The black cool, like, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Shouts out to the black cool, man. Shouts out to the Bay Area. What was it like for you growing up over there, bro?
Man, it was dope. It was awesome. Awesome. I love growing up in the Bay. Super culturally rich.
Yes.
Ethnically diverse. Very casual Northern California culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was dope. Yeah, there was a lot going on, so I was exposed to a lot of activities, of ways of thinking, of, a lot of people.
What do you mean ways of thinking? How were you thinking back then? What were you exposed to?
I guess socioeconomically is the biggest difference. I'm black and Filipino, you see what I'm saying? And I feel like my mother's side of the family was just really educated. Like, my uncle went to Stanford and, all the stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my dad's side of the family, from Arkansas and Brooklyn, black side of the family, didn't have those privileges and, the pleasures of having access to the education and stuff like that. So I'm seeing a lot of ways of thinking. You see what I'm saying? A lot of ways of dealing with the struggles of life. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, just aware of all of it. You know what I mean? It just made me understanding. And I feel like being biracial, it's like I never fully fit into one specific, so I'm always kind of on the fringe, observatory.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Culturally, socially, like, yeah, that's what it was like for me. I'm not complaining about it. That's just, from looking back at it now, that's where I was.
Well, I guess you kind of see both, like, the best of both worlds, I mean, for me, I can only talk from, like, a Filipino family standpoint, and it's like I see the best that comes out of, like, a, pure Filipino family. Whereas for you, it's like, you see the differences between, like, the black side of your family and the Filipino side of your family. So it's like, I guess, like, growing up, you kind of, like, try to navigate, like, where exactly do I fit in this mix? Because, I mean, have you ever felt like you're not black enough, or you're not, like, Filipino enough in that sense?
I have been felt like that, but I've always really been confident in myself. Like, aside from, and that's what I'm saying, I never really identified as black in Philip, or just like, how am I gonna say this? I never really struggled with that.
Okay.
Maybe when I was younger, I used to, but that never was an issue that I feel like I had to
tackle.
Yeah, tackle. Yeah. I mean, partially because I'm from Union City. Like, people will say, "Oh, you're Blasian, you're black and Filipino." That's like rare.
Yeah.
I'm one of like 25 black and Filipino kids in my school, school district. Like, it's pretty common. Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, and something that I do always have to give credit to the Bay for, it's like, I felt like the Bay has always just been culturally, like, united, like, I feel like over here in LA, like, you can obviously know, like, every section of where people are, like, who's in Beverly Hills, who's in East LA, know who's in Compton, right? I feel like in the Bay, though, it's like we're all kind of just like meshed in together.
Right.
So when I talk to people who aren't from the Bay, it's just like, bro, like it's interesting to like go out to a different part of the world and see everybody like so divided. In the Bay, we're just like, man, you know, all my Latin homies, got my black homies, the Asian homies, and everything. So it's like, even growing up, I never really felt like, I never really got that sense of, I guess, racism, because everybody I was around was just so open-minded and free.
I feel like racism is, I don't want to gas it, but, you know, I feel like it presents itself differently in different parts of the world.
Yeah.
You know, even in the Bay Area. It just might be a little bit more hard to recognize, you know what I mean? Especially as Filipino Americans, or, you know. So that's what I'm saying. From the black side, it's for sure there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's no fucking.
I remember going into parties, like me, my Filipino brother, my black brother. Me and my black brother tell my brother, Bryant, who's full Filipino, like, bro, like, you don't feel the vibe? Like, you don't feel that? Like,
I felt, yeah.
Bro, y'all are just tripping, bro. Like, y'all are, like, it's more subtle. You know what I mean? And it's hard to see when it's not happening to you, you know?
Yeah. No, I get you. So you have, like, so how many, like, siblings do you have?
I'm the middle child. I have 2 other siblings. There's 3 of us.
Okay. And one's full Filipino, one's full black, or
no? These are. I'm just my friends.
your brother, your homie. Got you.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And when did the music come about? Since you were doing football for a good minute,
man. So music has always been in my life. Thank God. I come from a musical family. I never thought of it as such, but I did. Just because my father's a DJ, and his dad was a jazz musician.
Oh, lit.
Yeah, he played hella instruments, flute. The bassoon that you see me playing sometimes, that's his. Yeah. He played the piano, played everything. But, yeah, so my middle name is Miles. I go by Miles, like my family and stuff, after Miles Davis. So super musical already.
Yeah.
So I picked up the guitar, just a music fan, like as a kid, you know what I mean? Grandma showing me cassette tapes and stuff. They had a DJ showing me classic music and just pretty much music that would inform my taste and my style now. But then I picked up the guitar in middle school. You remember Passion?
Oh, yeah. Shouts out to Jeremy Passion, man.
Yeah, Jeremy.
My guy.
Jeremy, man. Jeremy, Gabe, Bondoc, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. AJ.
Damn, Larren was in the YouTube era of everything, bro.
This is around, I was in middle school in 06.
Yeah, me too.
6th grade was 06 was my first year was 6th grade for me, 2006. So like, that's when it was popping. You know what I mean? That's when the YouTube, like, yeah, I'm Filipino. So yeah, we were on YouTube, the cover circuit, everything. Like,
were you doing the YouTube covers back then too?
I wasn't. I was sharpening my craft.
Okay.
I was really just getting familiar of like, why am I attracted to these chords?
Yeah.
What chords are these? You see what I'm saying? What styling is this? You know what I mean? Why is this a thing? Just trying to learn more. That's how I approach things. I like to know things in and out before I start to participate in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it just gives you a shortcut. You're not trying to you figured everything out now. You just like, you know what I mean?
Then you just present yourself to the world. Everyone's like, damn, where the fuck he come from?
Exactly. Yeah. That's the best way to go about things for me.
I feel that.
Figure shit out first.
What you got in that lunchbox? Is that the Fat Burger?
Yeah.
Are you hungry? You could eat, bro.
My fault. I wasn't trying to eat on the podcast.
Nah, you good.
My fault.
No, it was hella funny. So for y'all who are just listening, man, like this guy Larren, he brought out a brown paper bag out of his bag and then he put it back down. I'm just like, I was so curious as to what was even in there.
Nah, it's the fries, man.
Hey, you wouldn't be the first to eat on this podcast, bro. So feel free to do you, man.
Sorry, but I'm running around.
Nah, you good. You good. You ever feel like time is just moving way too fast at some points?
I was just telling my man that I feel like ever since I moved to LA, time is just speeding up. You know what I mean? Time is just speeding up, and I don't like to think about it too much, but it's kind of like it's running out. You know what I mean? When it speeds up, it runs out. You feel me? Because it's a finite amount.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's why I'm like, you just got to take advantage. I've been trying to go hard every day.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that too. Like, you know what I noticed over the past couple of years, especially during pandemic, is like, well, time moved by so slowly when pandemic first started. And then once I started making myself super busy in pandemic, I felt like every day was just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And then next thing you know, it's like Christmas,
Right.
New Year's, Mother's Day, birthday, Christmas, New Year's, repeat. And it's like I've had those exact same thoughts to where I feel like we just don't have enough time. And with that idea that we don't have enough time, it makes me want to go harder with the time that we do have on this earth.
Right. Yeah, it's the whole concept of time. It can go super deep, just because just think about how much people sell their time for. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like what's more valuable, time or money?
yeah, I feel that.
I think I read somewhere that wealthy people, they value time more than money. Like a wealthy person is gonna spend money to save time, and a person who's not wealthy is gonna spend time to save money. Because they value their time differently. Because time is your most valuable asset. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. I mean, it's like if you could figure out a way to like learn something a lot faster, you can make more money that way anyway.
Time.
You know what I mean? Like I'd rather, at least for me too, it's like I'd rather pay somebody off to do something that is going to take me a lot more time to do than to, like, for instance, for this podcast, right? Like I used to like film the interviews, chop up the clips, upload everything, and it's very time consuming, right? But now I just pay my boy
to edit it.
Now I just pay my boy to do all the edits, and I'm like, cool. Now I have a lot more time to do shit.
Exactly.
And at the same time too, you create a job opportunity for somebody else.
Job opportunity. You're building connections. You're building something. You know what I mean? Just bring more people along. So that's what I'm saying. Wealthy people would rather spend time than they'd rather spend money than time. Or just, something to think about.
Yeah.
You know, something to think about.
Oh, definitely. So then when you have just like a dedicated day to like just music or just the brand like Larren Wong, right? Like how do you like separate like a very busy Larren Wong day? Like what does that look like?
As of late, it's just been, there's a day where just time management, you know? Or what does a day actually look like?
Yeah, what does a day actually look like for you?
I wake up, call a friend, call my manager friend, just touch base with him about whatever we got coming up. Go work out, go skate, call Wade, go skate with Wade, come back and work on music or go to a photo shoot or a rehearsal or whatever. Just every day is something, whether I'm making a beat, working on songs that I've already, you know what I mean, working, just thinking about new stuff, you know. I feel like it's just, like I said, time. You just have to allow it, just as much time as to allow the opportunity or allow yourself to come up with something. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just time, bro.
You love to skate, huh?
I love skating.
He skated here, by the way.
Yeah. Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it. I did.
How'd you get into skating?
Man.
He was like Tony Hawk, pro skater too, bro. Come on.
I mean, you could say that. I mean, I feel like it was just skating was real popular back when we was younger.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was marketed to me. That's probably why I picked it up. I don't know. It's fun. I'm glad it was. You know. You know what it was? It was Lupe Fiasco and Pharrell.
Ooh, kick push,
and ice cream skate team. That's what I'm like.
Oh yes.
It's black people skating, like, and with the swag and the music that we want to listen to. Like it could be for us. Like that's when I really started skating. But then I kind of stopped a little bit because I was taking sports more seriously. You know, can risk the injuries, stuff like that. So yeah, I got back on it during the pandemic, and I've been skating pretty consistently for like, it's been 2-3 years now.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, so I'm back on it.
Yeah. I tried skating when I was a kid. I just kept on falling on my ass. I said, nah, I'm good now, bro. I am good. You know what I just thought of, bro?
What's up?
In high school, you were turfing. You were learning how to play music. You were skating.
Running track.
All
state, running back, linebacker.
You were all state.
Yeah, running back and linebacker.
God, so wait.
Yeah.
What happened to football? How come you didn't pursue football full time?
I did. I got a scholarship. To Northwestern.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. I played football at Northwestern for 5 years. You know what I mean? Got picked up as an undrafted free agent by the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. Was there for a little bit. Got cut.
Damn.
Went to New York. Was there for even shorter time. Got cut. Went up to Canada. Played for Calgary. got cut, came back home, and then I found myself in 2019.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Did you even get any like PT at all?
I got some clips, bro. I got some footage.
That's what's up. What was happening though? Like, why'd you get cut?
It's just competitive, bro. I feel like I don't even want to speak on it too much, but I was, honestly, I feel like I was thwarted, bro. I was thwarted. I don't want to speak to, I don't want to name too many names, point fingers, or anything like that, but I was in the NFL as a linebacker. I'm 210 pounds. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that don't make...
I played most of my college career at running back.
Oof.
I break my hand I played as a true freshman, right? My senior year, last year, let's go. Break my hand, my first carry, right? My head coach is like, don't trip. At this time, me and my head coach be getting into it, though, because I don't know how to watch my mouth. I don't understand the political game yet. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, break my hand. He's like, you know what? Don't worry. We'll bring you back. You get your master's degree, 5th year. It's good. But he knows I really want to go to the league. That's cool. I want to go to the league. You know what I mean? He brings me back as a linebacker, knowing that the scouts for the NFL take your most recent film. So I'm in the NFL as a linebacker. Like, I'm still hitting shit. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. You know, I'm still, Still, it's like I'm standing next to fucking Bobby Wagner and KJ. Shout out Bobby Wagner. Shout out KJ Wright. My dog, Shaquem Griffin, EB, man, Jake Pugh. Yes. Shout out all them. Those are the dudes that were with me when I was in Seattle. But, like, come on now. All these dudes that I named were
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, like if I look at you, it's like I wouldn't assume you're a linebacker, bro.
Ask him, I was holding it down. Ask him.
Hey, man, look. But I'm still sure you could tackle a motherfucker still.
No, I can't. I don't got the energy for it anymore.
So then 2019 happens. Like, you just decide to pursue music full time after everything?
No, I'm back home, bro. I have a master's degree from Northwestern.
Oh, shit.
Can't get hired anywhere. I can't get hired from medical device sales. I applied to Jamba Juice and in my local city to Salesforce in San Francisco.
What the
Everywhere
fuck?
in between. Bro, nobody's hiring.
Bro, damn, bro.
Yeah.
So then what? What happens? I mean,
can't talk about that right now.
Okay.
Off camera. But no. Luckily, I mean, after that, my brother, Filipino brother, the one that was blind to the earlier, his family owns a food distribution company warehouse right down the street from my crib. But they pretty much import hella Asian food from all China, the Philippines, whatever. They own a warehouse. It's only Tagalog speaking in there. So I had to really get sharp. But I was working there for like half a year, bro. And that was my first like consistent income. Wasn't much, but like, I was staying at home, just stacking, just plotting, bro. And just trying to get out to LA, trying to really do music. But shout out my tita Elsie. She was the one who gave me a job, bro.
That's a job.
Yeah, and just gave me like I couldn't it was through family, you know what I mean? Or like through friends and family. Like it wasn't like how you think it's gonna be. Like you're just gonna apply and they're gonna love you and like no, they wasn't feeling me. For whatever reason, they was not feeling me. I tried. Mine didn't look like this too. I had a fade. I was real clean cut. Like they was not feeling me, bro.
So then when did you end up moving to LA to pursue music?
I just moved out here in January, bro.
Bro, so then by the time I met you, you weren't even out here yet. We met like in November.
I had moved out here, but that's what I'm saying. Let me continue the story. So in 2019, I'm like plotting, how do I get out here? Like, so my friend has a birthday party, just random out here in LA. I'm following a photographer named Nye. Shout out Nye. Now I work with her. She's shooting my album cover. That's my homegirl. Like, I love Nye.
Shout out to Nye.
Shout out Cloud Nye. But she threw these parties. This was the first party that she threw called Face to Face. The idea was, she'd been in the Bay and seen what the parties are like. She'd been in LA, seen what the parties are like. She noticed that there was good things about each one, and she wanted to fuse it. So Face to Face. So she invited all her industry partners, all her, just regular people, like no sections, none of that. So it was there where I met Jay Ant. I saw, bro, just as a fan. I'm just a fan at this point. You feel me? Walk up to bro, like, where the music at? You feel me? What's up with the Hbk shit? And then just like that, Jay's cool. So got to talking, found out I did music, heard it and was like, bro, you got to come out here immediately. You got to come out here immediately. So from there, he just introduced me to everybody. Like, Jay is a real legend. Like, and the whole time, I'm just meeting him as a person.
Yeah.
And just discovering things about him as it goes on. Like, he's real legend that you wouldn't even, like, super Bay trivia, like, wow, he did that too. Like, yeah, Jay is a super legend.
Damn, so Jay really opened up the doors for you.
Yes. And not just me, a lot of other people too. That's what I'm saying. He's a real factor.
Man.
Jay Anthony, man. Yes.
I feel like, like when it comes down to like the HBK gang and whatnot, like they've done so much culturally for the Bay. But then, going back to your point, it's like there's a whole bunch of shit that we probably don't even know about, bro. I mean, obviously in like the good way.
Right.
I mean, can you imagine like if HBK never got together, like would Jay Ant still be opening up doors for people like yourself? The next person or da-da-da, wooty-woo.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like all of it just kind of intertwines.
Right.
So that's why, like, even though HBK isn't making music together anymore, it's kind of like, I can never say HBK fell off because what they created together just still resonates. Yeah, it's a lineage.
I consider myself part of that lineage, bro. Like, just spending more time with Jay and Damie. Like, they came, it was HBK, and then they came from the Diligence.
Yeah.
And then the Diligence came from something, but it boom, Diligence, HBK, and then it was spread off. Like when HBK was, I listened to nothing but Cool John and P-Lo. When I was in high school, you can ask anybody. I was listening to nothing but Cool John, Sue, P-Lo, Jay, Dave Steezy, who else? Just everybody. You know what I mean? Just all the HBK. Schmop Life, all that. So super, super big influence. So I consider myself part of that lineage, like, and just consider how Jay blessed me with the, just bringing me along, and yeah.
I feel like, obviously in the Bay, everybody knows about the hyphy movement, right?
Right.
And then I want to say the next era after that was obviously HBK. So I feel like for the past couple of years, came SOB, right? I feel like now R&B in the Bay is like the strongest it's ever been, and it's not even close to being like its best.
That's a bold statement.
Huh?
That's a bold statement.
No, but I mean like R&B in the Bay is really at its best, but it's not even at its like full capacity yet. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Peak, yeah.
Yeah.
It's early stages right now, but I feel like it's all timing. You know what I mean? We gotta think about it. The kids that are in their 20s, 30s right now, the resources and all that stuff, like, we grew up in the 2000s, late 90s. You see what I'm saying? So that vibe is coming back. That was what was being marketed to us when we were younger. Yeah. So that's what we want. There's a whole generation that's not being spoken to. Yeah. Cyclical, you know what I mean? So I feel like we just voicing that. There's a demand for it, and we just feeling that need because we get it, because we're from that, you know? Yeah. That's all it is.
No, I like to say this, bro. Like, amongst all the up-and-coming R&B singers, my favorites, you're obviously included in this.
Thank you, man.
Right? But I also want to give shouts out to, like, Twee,
hell yeah, Ashley
Meta, and also, like, Kiyomi, too.
Kiyomi, for sure.
And you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, there's this new wave coming from the Bay right now, and you're part of that wave.
Kiyomi, Twee, you said
Ashley,
Meta, Elu,
yes, yeah.
Feel me? Elu's crazy. Kazia, Zaya Bell.
Shout out to Zaya.
Jamie, Michael Sneed, Ramon Criswell. It's a gang of people, bro.
It's a gang, bro.
It's a gang of people, particularly out the Bay. It's a whole bunch, and I'm sure Riddibo. Like, there's too many. That's what I'm saying. I could keep naming this for forever.
Yeah, man. It's special, bro. It's super special. I'd like to see like another like R&B Bay Area fest, like the one that like her put together a couple years ago. I'd love to see it with just like all the new cats.
Right. It sound like something I gotta organize.
Hey man, look.
Yeah, sound like something I gotta organize.
Shit, couldn't be me. I'd love to see it though.
Let's do it.
I'd love to go.
Let's do it. That's what I'm saying. We want to service the community, and if you think it, there's a bunch of other people thinking it.
Oh, for sure.
So let's run it.
For sure. It seems like the Filipino community is like super embracing you, bro. I want to give a huge shout out to Razem because truthfully, if it wasn't for Roslyn, man, like I wouldn't even know about you.
Man.
The reason why me and Larren know each other is because we met at like the skating rink or something, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm not even gonna lie, like
Nico had the Nico had the Jabos on. They look like Jabos, the A9s. The A9.
He exposing me now, bro.
He had a pair of Jabos on. Excuse my language. I like the jeans. I'm like, where'd you get those? Feel me? Better get a pair.
You still haven't got the pair?
I haven't even got the pair.
Oh,
bro.
man, come on. I put you on like 8 months ago or something, bro.
They had a colorway on them.
Yeah. Nah, but shouts out to Roslyn because she's so good at like putting together the Filipino community, and that's the only way I knew like okay, like he's Filipino in some capacity, right? Like, so it's like, do you feel that love, that recognition back from our community as well?
Absolutely, and
that's good.
I kind of anticipated though because I remember I grew up with my mom. My mom is Ilocano, full blooded, like
lit
from Tagudin, Local Sur, and like. I remember just seeing the family anytime it was like Apollo on. You remember Apollo on? Everybody knows. Everybody knows if somebody is like doing something in media or entertainment or sports, like if they're Filipino.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're a Filipino, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So they're pretty outspoken about their pride and who's representing them. So yeah, I feel like, and I don't see any difference with myself. As I'm continuing to grow, like. Especially Roslyn. Yeah, Roslyn really just she helped me.
Yeah, man.
She helped me. I was wondering how am I going to market myself to like the Filipino community because I feel like a lot of times, a lot of artists, Filipino artists, I feel like a lot of times, a lot of Filipino artists pigeonhole themselves because they make that their brand. You see what I'm saying? I'm a Filipino artist. And I'm just an artist who happens to be Filipino. You know what I mean? Therefore, we could, that's one thing. That's my only thing about that. You don't want that to become the whole.
Yeah, you don't want that to be like your brand. Like I'm the Filipino guy doing
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm an international artist who
happens to be Filipino.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think going back to that point, it's like I think that's how people like Olivia Rodrigo really pop off because when I first see her, I'm like I can't really tell, but it's a weird way because it's like as soon as I found out she's Filipino, I'm just like, all right, cool. We running with it, right. But that's honestly not like the best mentality to have because what I've noticed over the past couple of years is that like Filipinos won't necessarily like champion another Filipino artist, actor, or whatever unless they're like super popular.
Popping already?
Yeah. And I feel like at least for me, that's from my perspective and what I see. I just feel like that's something that we just got to do better as a community, I
feel like that's not even. I feel like that's just a human thing, bro. With the exception of certain communities who like we've seen bring stuff from the ground up. Nobody cares until everybody cares. That's the first thing. If you're gonna do this, like go into. I feel like that's the first thing you need to realize. Nobody cares until everybody cares. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, and that's in every community. Like, people are just, it's how we're wired, It takes somebody different to show interest in something that nobody else sees. It takes a certain level of vision, It's hard for people to do that.
Facts, man. Yeah. Facts. You mentioned AJ earlier because, I when I first met AJ, I low-key got geeked because I'm like, man, I used to watch you on YouTube all the fucking time.
Right.
Y'all just shared the stage, like, the other day. Like, did you get, like, a kind of weird feeling, like, man, like, this is kind of cool, like, being on the same lineup as somebody who I've been watching for years?
It is. It was super dope to see AJ. But I'm a competitor, bro. You feel me?
You just want to kill it.
I just want to kill the show, bro. Like, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, bro. You killed it, though, bro. You fucking killed it.
That's my approach. It's great to, I love the participation. Everybody doing their thing. You feel me? I can only control what I control. I can only control what I can control. I can only put on the best show possible. Yeah. And that's how I show you, like, that's how I show people, like, I'm grateful to meet you. And you know what I mean? Like, let's just grace the stage and just leave it all out there, It's good. Well, it's always great to meet people that you grew up listening to and all that stuff. But again, as a performer, you gotta have short memory. Like it's not about that.
Man, this is the football competitor in you, just like acting. Yeah. I love it, bro. I love it. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's like that's cool.
Yeah. Shouts out to Larren Wong, man. Do you have any new music dropping for the remainder of the year?
Yes, we do have music coming out. So I have a project. We haven't even announce it, I guess is the is the announcement.
Let's go.
We have a project called It'll. Actually, that was the last one. I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
You know what's funny? You did the exact same thing on stage too.
Did I?
You got your albums mixed up.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Cause But the project I'm dropping is called Songs I Hate to Sing. Songs I Hate to Sing. It should be out within a month or so.
Okay.
We're releasing it through Sparta.
Damn, songs I hate to sing.
Songs I hate to sing.
What is a song that you hate to sing?
Songs I Hate to Sing is more of a concept. I mean, it's really a line, one of the first lines in the record or of the album, but it just implies that, like, why do you hate to sing the songs? You know what I mean? Or it begs the question, why do you hate to sing the songs? Why would you have songs that you hate to sing? Why would you be showcasing songs that you hate to sing? But it just implies that it's about a woman. It fell through with her, so now I don't like the memories that it evokes when I sing the song. See what I'm saying? Without putting it too frankly.
I get you. I get you.
Songs I hate to sing.
It's like
they remind me of you, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I get you. I think one of those songs, in the way you put it, would probably be like "So Sick" by Neo, for example. It's like I love that song, and sometimes I don't even have to be sad to like sing that song, but I'm just like, I just hate the fact that I didn't know all these fucking words because it just reminds me of a time when I was just so fucking sad when I was younger.
Exactly.
I get it. Okay, let me ask you this question then. Let's say you doing karaoke with the family, and let's say there's just a song that you've exhausted over years after years after years, but your family knows you could kill this song.
Yeah.
What is that song?
And don't laugh at me, bro. This was like my favorite karaoke song. It was Help. Or what was it called? The Beatles. Help, I need someone.
Oh my God, bro. I haven't heard that in years.
Yeah, that was when I was younger. Actually, when I was participating in karaoke a lot, I used to love that song. It's called Help by the Beatles.
I think, yeah. Bro. Yeah, that's one of them songs that I think my aunties would love to sing. It's a good song.
It's a good, well-written song. That was my music teacher in elementary school put me on this song. He put me on to that. He put me on to A Night in Tunisia. He put me on a lot of music. That's
what's up, man. Yeah. Well, hopefully we get like all your songs in the karaoke version as well so we can sing it.
That would be, look, you just gave me a crazy idea, bro.
What's the idea?
Don't even trip.
Damn.
Hey, look, don't trip. Don't trip. Yeah, I got an idea.
There we go. Crazy. Nico Blitz Podcast, Larren Wong. Where can everybody find you, bro?
Y'all can find me chilling on a beach. No, I'm just playing. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Larren Wong. Y'all can find me on Twitter, same thing, Larren Wong. Facebook, Larren Wong. Apple Music, Spotify, Larren Wong.
You know, the last thing I do gotta ask you, I always forget to ask this question, but like you even said your middle name is Miles, so where does like Larren Wong come from? Where'd you get the name? Is that your actual name?
No.
So where'd you get the name?
Can I like give my full name, my government? Am I supposed to do that?
Oh no, you don't have to give your government name, but where'd you get the name Larren? Oh, I mean, yeah,
it's derived from my government.
Oh
name.
Yeah, go right ahead, bro.
My name is Warren Long. That's my full name.
Warren Long.
Yeah. Warren Long.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, bro, I'm over here like tripping like, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You just switched the letters.
Yeah. I've had that since MySpace, bro. That's been on my MySpace name for so long. And it just ran with it. And I go by Larren. It's crazy, right?
Larren Wong, everybody. What a freaking character. Thank you for hopping on the podcast, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. Appreciate you.